Welcome to 401k University Class 201, the private pension. I'm your host, Stephen Lorio. Now that we know 401k lingo, history, and the general rule, we can wade a little deeper into the retirement waters. Our agenda: recent history, the private pension, when is enough enough, income gap, when is enough enough today, when is enough enough retirement, needed deferral percent, and then recap. Section 1. Recent history. In decades past, companies promised their employees a continuation of their current paycheck when they retired via a company pension. This made the transition to a comfortable retirement of life and leisure as simple as could be. When an employee had earned their pension and reached the time in their life when they were ready to transition, the pension took over for the paycheck and life went on. Simple, right? Unfortunately, there were significant perils in this approach that have come to light over the past decades. So great were these perils that they have caused this model to crumble and today virtually cease altogether. The greatest peril in this approach was that someone else was in charge of your comfortable retirement and your pension was subject to their financial risk. If something went very wrong for the company in charge of your pension, it could mean the end of your pension and thus the end of your comfortable retirement. This terribly rude awakening has played out for far too many unfortunate people, and so in time, companies and people looked for a new way to ensure that the dream of a comfortable retirement of life and leisure wasn't at risk from the outside, thus the prominence of 401k. Section 2. The private pension. By this point, we know that the purpose of a 401k is to help you to continue to have a paycheck after you stop working so that you can enjoy a comfortable retirement of life and leisure. The 401k works with you to blossom and grow to support you in retirement. To accomplish this, your 401k must evolve to become the private pension for you. In short, your 401k must transition from a pool of money to the continuation of your paycheck. This, then, is how we truly answer the question from Class 101, when is enough enough? We determine what we need to build your private pension. Section 3. When is enough enough? Our ultimate goal here is to tell you how much you need to defer into retirement savings, like your 401k, each year to be successful in reaching your retirement goal. In Class 101, when is enough enough, we said that the general rule is 10%. Here then is where we really go under the hood for retirement and answer the most important question in retirement: when is enough enough? In order to answer how much you need to be saving today, we start from today, work into the future, and then bring it back to today to bring it full circle. Here's a visualization of what is happening, and we will expand on this next. Subsection A. Determine your income gap. That is to say, how much of your annual income is up to you to replace when you retire. To determine this, we start with your annual income. This is further modified by asking if you will spend about the same, say 100% of your annual income, or less, 85%, in retirement. We then subtract from this any guaranteed sources of income, like Social Security or pensions you may have still, to determine your baseline. This then becomes your income gap. It's also important to note here we are keeping everything in today's dollars, meaning we are not inflating anything, such as your Social Security or your pension, for the future age at which you retire. That will come later. Subsection B. Calculate when is enough enough today. Meaning, based on your income gap, how much would it take in savings for you to enjoy a normal retirement today? Normal being defined as 30 years of life, or normal life expectancy for retirement. We do this by applying the withdrawal principle. The withdrawal principle states that for a pool of money, your private pension, to last a normal retirement, studies have shown that you can only tap 4 to 5% of the total pool per year for income and be safe. Thus, we need a pool of money large enough that your paycheck, less any pension or Social Security you may receive, is only 4 to 5% of your total. The result of this is the savings you'd need for a normal retirement today, or when is enough enough today. Subsection C. Determine when is enough enough retirement. We do this by inflating when is enough enough today, and our assumption for inflation is 3%, as historically this is about where core inflation has been. we will inflate when is enough today a number of times equal to the difference between your retirement age and your current age minus 1. This then is the answer to our first big question. When is enough enough? It's when you can accumulate when is enough retirement. Not so bad so far, right? We're not done yet though, so hang in there, as our final step is to take this information and bring it back to today so you know exactly what to do to achieve this goal. Subsection D, calculate needed deferral percentage. Now that we know when is enough retirement, we can perform some tricky calculus and determine what constant percentage of your annual income needs to be saved each year to achieve your newfound retirement goal. This step is easier seen than explained, so to make things as simple as can be, we created our most powerful tool yet, the Retirement Calculator. Give this amazing resource a try now. Check out the Retirement Calculator and get the answer for your personal retirement. To recap, the best answer to the question of when is enough is the answer you derive yourself. While the general rule discussed in Class 201, when is enough suggests that 10% is the guideline for success, make use of our retirement calculator to determine the exact number for your success. Thank you for your time and attention. Our next class in this series is Class 202, 401k Investing Strategies. Intermediate and advanced class attendees should all visit this class next. We hope to see you there.